Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 26th to October 2nd. This is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, and I use astrology and my guides to bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. Now, the reason I do that is because I want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Cancer this week, listen, chef's kiss. I love it. There's a lot of beautiful trends. If you're a subscriber, you know that I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along, but there are some really great dates. Now, on Thursday, listen, Venus is going into Libra. I love that. We all love that, okay? Venus is in its domicile in Libra, and so pay close attention to your partnerships and your relationships. There may be some new beginnings coming up, okay? Especially after that new moon in Libra that we had. It just kicked off this week, all right? All that activity in Libra, especially with the Sun in Libra right now too. All of that activity in Libra, Cancer, for you, that falls in your 4th house, okay? So that is your domestic sector. That includes your family, that includes your loved ones, that includes what's happening at home, right? Children, family, even actually your home itself. So keep that in mind. There could be some activity that you are going to fall into, and things are just going to be really good, really good there. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading for September 29th to October 2nd. Let's see what's in store for you. Oh, another thing. Oh gosh. Mercury finally on October 2nd is going direct. Okay, that's great. We listen, a lot of the other planets, there's including Mercury this week, they are 6 planets out of 9 are retrograde. Can you believe that? So some of those planets, I'm actually happy because it gives us a little breather, right, when they're retrograde. But the challenging part is that we don't have the full support of these planets at this time during this week. But that said, there are still some great alignments happening. So things should be, good for now. And we're just so happy for Mercury to go back and to go direct again on October 2nd. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I love that you pulled 3 major arcana. It seems like it will be a significant week for you. And it looks like you're coming from a challenge. Okay. So we did get the 5 of Wands. Now, listen, Cancer, here's the thing. Some things in our life, I'm gonna tell it to you straight. Some things in our life are not worth the fight, okay? Listen, you can see the 5 people here, 5 different voices, a lot of egos at play. Nobody's seeing eye to eye. Sure, conflict, but take a closer look, all right? Remember when we were kids? Well, I don't know. If you're a Gen Z or millennial, you probably didn't go through what, us Gen Xers did, but we would go in the backyard and we would play with sticks, sword fight, that kind of stuff, Star Wars, whatever. That's what they're doing here. So this challenge, this conflict, so not worth your time. It's play fight, okay? So whatever you came through, all that matters is becoming the better person in that situation, being the better person, coming out on top and saying, hey, y'all, we're not getting anywhere with this, all right? This is silly. Let's move forward, okay? Now, here's the thing. You did get the Justice card in the heart of your spread, and I love that for you, especially because coming out of this, whatever situation, challenge, or dilemma that you had gone through recently, listen, you're seeking justice for it, all right? So people could have just been really not playing fair. People could have been, there could have been a lot of egos at play. People who were trying to get you down in some sort of way. Listen, you got the Justice card, all right? You got justice, and I love that. Speaking of, everything going into Libra season right now, or we are in Libra season, but all this activity in Libra. Now, listen, here's the thing. This is all about law and order. It is exactly as you would see it, right? But it is that law and order, not only like in our physical reality, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, right? So you see the scale in the judge's hand, all right? Find that balance. It's time to find that balance. And, if you need to use that sword to cut any drama from your life, any emotional baggage from your life, do it right now, okay? Especially if it had anything to do with this conflict card, all right? Now, secondly, if you feel that you have been wronged in a situation, hey, justice will be served. If you have put that great karma out there, you're fine, all right? Now, this is a week where you may be seeking some justice, all right? Again, oh my gosh, I don't know if you hear those dogs barking. No, come on, let's not do that, Ruby. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, you will be on top, all right? Just be level-headed. Just do you, Cancer. Just do you. Just be, as long as you have that integrity, as long as you have that good intentions. I mean, this is a huge card of karma here. All right, now you did get the 10 of Swords in your challenge area. All right, some of y'all may feel like you are really being dragged through the mud, all right, this week. I want you to know something. It does look like a grim card, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, it is. There's a man who's being impaled by all these swords, all right? All these swords, 10 swords along his spine. Now, this is a lot of, sure, literal backstabbing, right? This is him just feeling like he can't, the finish line keeps moving further and further and he can't make it anymore. This is also just a lot of really big, immense things. A lot of stress, burden, burnout. Just not being in the right headspace, okay? And just feeling so mentally exhausted. And I say mentally because remember, swords, at the end of the day, there's still the mental suit, okay? So this is also mental health, all right? But here's the good news. I want you to know that 10 is the end of the suit, okay? And so 10 is the end of the suit. And with that said, I'm just going to have to, actually, my email is going to keep going off if I don't turn it off. Let me just do this real quick. But 10 is the end of the mental suit, and it is going to be okay, all right? Now, when I say it's going to be okay, these dark clouds, the dark sky, it's actually clearing for that sun to come through. You can see his hand posture, or not even posture, but hand gesture, that's the word I'm looking for. It resembles the Hierophant, all right? So wisdom, deeper knowledge. It's almost like a rebirth. So I want you to let that happen, all right? I want you to know that with the 10 of Swords falling in this area, okay, especially when it's challenging the Justice card, if you feel that you have been wronged and there have been moments that are particularly heavy, that's been happening in your life, it's going to be over soon, but you're going to have to let it be over. You're going to have to let it go, and you're going to have to come out of it being a stronger person. That is the whole point of this journey, all right? Learning from it, growing from it, and becoming stronger from it. And I want you to do that. I want you to know that. Because it looks like you want to move forward in a big way. You want to enter this new chapter in your life. And when I say chapter, I'm talking about, not even a chapter, but a new novel, in a series. This is what we're talking about here. You got the world. All right, you got the world in your crown, and we love that. You can see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the universe here. A lot of stability, okay? Especially remember 4. 4 is all about stability. It's all about order, okay? Now, look. The laurel wreath. All right, and you can see that she has the 2 magician's batons that we started off with, a magician's card. This is the end of the major arcana, so you are looking for a lot of this silliness and just the things that, even little things to big things, right? You just want it to end. You want it to end, and you're ready to move forward, okay? Now, deep down inside, all right, listen. This is the first time it's come up this week, all right? The 4 of Cups. I call this low energy card, all right? Because you can see that he has 3 full cups, right? Universe is offering 1 more, all right? But look at his hand. Look at his his posture, all right? Arms crossed, literally crossing off his heart. Little bored, little unsatisfied, and most importantly, he is not super grateful, okay? This is not an illusion. That cup is right in his face. He can see it, okay? So, there may have been something that you wanted that you didn't get. There may have been something that you wanted, and there could have been something that comes your way where it's something that you may have received, but it wasn't exactly as you had thought it would be, if that makes sense, okay? Maybe it was, you know, a first date. Maybe it was a job opportunity, or maybe even a job interview. You know, maybe it was something about a home if you were looking for a new home. Maybe it was something about a situation with your children. But listen, at the end of the day, remember, I always talk about this. We need to keep our energy levels high. We are all made of energy. Everything is made of energy. We vibrate at a certain frequency, okay? This is low energy. This is low frequency, all right? Now, when I say we need to vibrate at a high frequency, I cannot even begin to tell you. You know, energy and vibrations, I mean, it goes down to the molecular level. I don't want you to fool yourself, okay? I don't want you to fool yourself, Cancer. I want you to know that you're going to get that justice that you've earned, and that karma points, all these karma points you've earned. But in the meantime, I want you to be grateful for everything that you have in your life, okay? Remember, some people out there don't even have opportunities, okay? And here you are, the world giving you, the universe, hand of spirit giving you another opportunity, and the arms crossed. So it does seem like there is something that was possibly unfavorable, or something that you were just, you had different expectations maybe, and it didn't work in your favor, or will not, and this is for this week, okay? Just remember, always keep that energy level high. Be very open to gratitude. I mean, think about the laws of attraction, where, you know, the energy attracts energy. Think about all of that, all right? Think about just, we always want to feel empowered, not powerless. And when you have low energy, you are powerless, okay? So keep your spirits high. If something that you wanted did not work out, there is a reason for that. And there's always something better on the other side. So always keep a positive, you know, attitude about that. Because at the end of the day, emotions are our biggest powers, right? It's the reason why we're not robots. Our emotions are so powerful. So I want you to feel that this week, okay? Now, you did get the Emperor, all right? So this is in your future. Listen, you are going to be sitting back on that throne, and I love that for you. So, hey, there you go right there. The affirmation for you to stay strong through any sort of situation that may come through that may be a little just like maybe disappointing or just not what you expected. I mean, the Emperor, come on. We can't, listen, this is in your future. He is the daddy of the tarot deck. And this is really great. Someone could be actually coming through to help you along. Yeah, you got the Tower too. All right, so burn it down. Burn it down and build it back up. Listen, we love the Tower card, okay? I'm not going to lie. You're going to love it, all right? Some people are afraid of the Tower card, and the only reason why is two things. One, first of all, the Tower, this is the card of chaos and destruction, okay? Life-changing moments that happen unexpectedly, out of nowhere. And it feels like our life is like crumbling, falling apart, okay? Now, here's the good news. Well, let me tell you why people are afraid of this card. One, people don't like changes, okay? This is a major life-changing moment. Two, people don't like surprises. This is very unexpected. These people are falling out of the Tower, okay? Now listen, with every card, there is a light side, dark side, shadow side. All I'm going to tell you is that this is a card not to be feared, because the Tower moment doesn't happen to you. It happens for you, all right? It's almost like when I say burning it down, building it back up, okay? Sometimes we have to do that in life, and sometimes, you know, it can be exhausting, but this is one of the best cards, all right? One of the best cards in the deck. I know that, you know, for Cancers, y'all are a little bit more on the emotional side and the sensitive side, so you might have a stronger reaction to that, but listen, what better card to have with it than the Emperor, okay? full protection. You see his armor, all right? Full protection underneath the red robe of passion and power. His crown for victory and success, long white beard for wisdom. He's the Egyptian Ankh in one hand, representing life, the globe in the other. Literally the world in his hands, all right? Manifesting his own destiny. This is beautiful, and this is what you need, all right? This is going to be very good for you, all right, Cancer? Just expect that. That's in your future, all right? So it's going to be amazing. And look, even further clarified, you got the Eight of Cups moving away from a disappointing situation. So that disappointing situation, the Tower is going to take care of that for you, all right? You're good. You're good. Now, let's get to your stuff. Cancer, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. Really helps my channel grow. And if you are a subscriber, you know I love you so much. Thanks so much for being here. And I don't know if I said this earlier, but I am so, thank you so much for all your kind messages. I'm just getting over COVID, and it was a crazy time for me. And so I'm just getting my voice back. But thank you again. That was it was so nice to get all your messages. All right, so King of Wands. I love it. Listen, this is really great. I love that he's here. This is so come on. This is the king. The King of Wands. Wands, passion, our ideas, work related too, enterprise. You know, we call him the entrepreneur of the tarot deck. He is, I call him the Steve Jobs of tarot. All right, so sitting in that throne. Sitting in that throne, that's what you want, and that is what you're going to get, as you know, as we move out of this chapter. I mean, look, you wanted it. You wanted this new chapter, and so we're almost starting on a clean slate here. You also got Temperance. Hello. Amazing. Look at you. This came in your external factors area. Temperance. This is all about moderation. This is all about balance. This is all about being patient, right? Temperance, the word, it comes from temperare, all right? Latin for to mix, okay? Modern analogy, think of this angel here as a bartender, all right? Now, when you go into a bar, when you order a drink, whether it's a Manhattan or a Long Island, the bartender's not going to just throw all different kinds of liquors or whatever into the cup. Perfectly measured out, okay? Balance. Balance, balance, balance. Think about that. All right. So something's coming through in your life, okay, to bring, and it's really like, when I say balance, listen, angels, they're, listen, at the end of the day, angels they have no sex, right? And so this is, a lot of people consider this Archangel Gabriel, right? And so Archangel Gabriel, come on, how unisex can you get? Is that a boy or a girl? Neither, okay? Archangel Gabriel was the child of Hermes and Aphrodite, right? Hermaphrodite. So, listen, this is the balance of masculine and feminine energy, too. There's so much, I mean, I could go into so much detail with this card, but just know that everything's going to work out for you. You will be fine. You will be so fine. Wheel of Fortune, baby. All right. Now, here's another 10. All right. Completion. Okay. This card ruled by Jupiter. Good luck, good fortune. And speaking of karma, huge card of karma. All right. So all of that you're wishing for, okay, hold on to that because it's coming. Look at this. You got a huge card of karma here. You got another card of karma. You've got so many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 major arcanas. And then lastly, you got the 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, all right? Collaboration, teamwork makes the dream work. So it looks like you will be working with other people, all right? That's something that's coming through in a big way. And I love that for you, all right? Yeah. Clarified, Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who is so patient, taking his time, all right? To sow the seeds, reap the rewards, all right? This is all about long-term commitment. This is the only knight whose horse is actually not moving, right? It's this very slow gallop. But this is all, listen, if there's a big theme here, it's patience and it's balance. And then it's having this moment where things may, this week, but it's giving you this opportunity to build anew. Cancer, I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me every week. Okay. If you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you would like and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Oh, and oh gosh, next week's a big one. And I got to do your monthlies. It'll be the October. All right. So don't miss out on that. October, lots happening in October. You definitely want to watch that one. All right. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.